I have been very upset with I have been very obsessed with cults lately. Don't know why. Have an obsession with cults before, but when you have a summer like this, you begin to research random subjects you kind of like. The contrast between school and summer is huge as heck. I can't help it, but it feels like a cult sometimes. They were sitting in circles on a grass field. There was something out of a midsummer. Maybe they should revive the cult of computer simulating. Maybe all this is a matrix, because I had believed this before. I think this is it. I think I reached like the peak of curiosity. I officially cannot have a conversation without my phone. That's it. That also something that makes me that awkward is that I don't say anything if I don't need anything to say, if I don't have to say anything. But it gets frustrating because I know I have fantasy. I know I have a very good spark in mind, but sometimes the words just does not come out of this body. It just doesn't happen anymore. I have a lot of thoughts, but I don't know how to say them. I don't know how to do things, so sometimes you just sit there and just don't do anything. So I try to go outside just for a little bit. So sometimes it just feels like that I am stuck here. I'm just not working. I'm just not working today.
I don't know if I'm supposed to wake up people around here. It's 1 a.m. at night, at the morning. I don't even know. Nobody comes. I'm just here talking about the past and all the regrets, because we all hate them at the end. Because I know at the end of a life, the regrets is always the worst thing. Because the regret is what we fear, alright? What we don't do is the regrets. So they gotta be said. And if you can't do anything about it, I mean, you can't say it, talk about it. It's the least thing you can do. Since I started college, as they say, there's always English everywhere. Like there is that one Norwegian teacher, but there's like so, the language is like so surrounded that it just becomes English anyway. It's almost like this language of almost like Norwegian is gonna like die out someday, and so that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad though. This is how English just lives on, I guess. It has its own identity, it has its own words, and it can communicate just like this. I mean, we listen mostly to English entertainment, music, Netflix, Disney Plus. I don't have one, haha. As I moved into this apartment, it has been very lonesome, and you just feel like an observer at times. I don't go anywhere. There's projects after projects. Obviously it has to be, but I always have the same thought every time, like, why am I doing this? I have a huge distaste in what I do. So I feel like I'm just pushing forward. I feel like I'm not doing anything significant. Because I'm now doing web design. I'm now doing web design. You have to be very on point. I mean, I can use it for something if I can communicate to someone out there about the world. Maybe it lifts up a soul out there one day. If I make one, maybe I make a website for people that's gonna sell things. Telling a loner guy from a loner guy that it's gonna be alright one day. It's gonna be okay through web pages, because that's what we do on whatever you're gonna do. That's it. If you're not doing that, scrolling through Google ends on ends, you could read books. Yeah, that has happened. I began to read books. I mean, I am not feeling tired, but I have to sleep. But I just wonder, how can I tell myself, how can I tell somebody that they should wake up? That they should just get up and wake up. You have things to do tomorrow, and they are important. There's deadlines that you rarely ever get, but you gotta remind yourself that, like, every night I can imagine getting up in the morning. But every single time, I wish I could in some way tell myself in the future how important it is to get up every single day. I can remind myself all I want tonight, but I will forget everything I have said when I wake up. How do people do it? Like, then there's the next day, and finally it's the end of this day, and then there's another day. I am doing this video to motivate myself. It is only about me. I guess this is a video just about me. If you are watching this at all, I am thankful for you doing so.